We're good. We're good. Mic's working. Good. Hit me. Hit me when we're live on Facebook. We're good on YouTube. Hit me when we're live on Facebook. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, Chinese companies have the last chance to shine. I will show you how and not only why it's their last chance to shine, but also how you can trade them. We're going to go through that, speak about the importance of algorithmic strategies, how to trade them, and so much more. I am Mark Melnick, and this is the Newsbeat Show. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. Happy Memorial Day yet again. And we're going to be talking about a lot of cool stuff here today. And of course, by watching this video, you're already agreeing to hold me and T3 live, harmless and not responsible for anything that you might hear, think you heard, or dream, or say, or feel, or even smell. I don't know. Maybe you have a special computer that transmits odors, but we're not responsible for any of that. And by watching this video, you are agreeing to that. So, with that being said, very interesting week coming up. You're all familiar with the U.S.-China trade war. I think it was definitely one of those situations where it really leaves a weird taste in people's mouths as nobody really knows what's going on. People like to, use our economy as an example. And I just want to talk about strategies that you can use to actually capitalize in this environment. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at actually what's working. And we have a new algorithmic strategy that we didn't do a video for the public yet, but people in the Newsbeat live room have been using it. And I want to show you a little bit of how it worked and what you could have done with it, for example, on Friday, and what I'm going to be doing on it not Monday, but I'm going to be doing it on Tuesday since there's no trading today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But let's go into that. Let's go just right into that. And we have I'm going to call this China Week. This is going to be China Week. You have names like tomorrow morning. Is Momo a Chinese name, or is that the one that I always confuse to be a Chinese name? Nonetheless, you have Momo reporting. You have Neo reporting, Chinese automaker. Then you have YY, Chinese dating site. And I bring up these names with a very, interesting tone because YY is a Chinese dating site. Ready for this? Drum roll, in China. That's where the vast, almost well into the high 90s percentage of their business comes from YY. Chinese dating site. You have to stop and think, what would a US China trade war have to do with an internet company and dating? And you would probably say nothing. Of course, we have names like Wooba reporting this week as well, and I'm going to show you how to trade them, so just stay tuned for that. You have names like Wooba reporting this week, and we have like a lot of these other smaller Chinese companies reporting as well. And I think it's going to be Momo is Chinese. Okay, fine. Momo is Chinese. So we have Momo reporting tomorrow morning. And you're probably sitting there saying, how on earth am I supposed to trade these names intraday? Well, I just want to show you, I'm going to take the 5 earnings names we were focused on Friday, and I could show you more examples, but who cares? Take my word for it. Look at them yourself. You tell me if these strategies work, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We also have a lot of, again, Workday, Goose, Dick's Sporting Goods, Abercrombie and Fitch, Palo Alto, which destroyed earnings last time and fell with this market. Is this going to be a buying opportunity? Dollar General and Dollar Tree Express, Costco, Ulta, Nutanix, Okta, which recently ran to all-time highs. OKTA, another stock that's reporting. Should be very interesting. Stock got over $100. They're reporting as well. Dell, guess what? Mr. Melnick just bought an Alienware, so he could do his his newest, greatest creation. So we're going to actually be sharing with you a way to trade the open and make money, and this strategy is going to be officially released inside the new course. Unless you're a Newsbeat Live member, then you already have it. We're going to talk, of course, about the Me 5 strategy. So last The Me5 strategy, um, I'm going to more show you where the entries are. People are algorithmically coding these strategies already. People already algorithmically code these strategies to get the most out of them. And we're going to give you five names here. L Brands, which is Victoria's Secrets. You probably heard of them. It's not really too much of a secret. They're located in every other mall. Best Buy, which is kind of interesting. That's actually where I bought my laptop. Best Buy had like the best Alienware price for a laptop, ever. Like you could literally, they still have it on their site, and it's like I'll even show you. And why I say this is because people are surprised that Best Buy have really good deals. Like this is like my laptop right here, and it was originally $2,500. I ended up paying $1,900. Phenomenal specs, top of the line type laptop, and a really good deal. It actually surprised me that they actually sell these on Best Buy, deals like this. Best Buy reported, we're going to show you the strategy that worked for that. Cena reported, we're going to show you the strategy that worked for that. And BJ's reported, we're going to show you the strategy for that. And the funny thing is, I'm going to show you the same strategy that worked every time. So on L Brands, the Me5 strategy, here's a 5 minute of L Brands. It opened up right over here. This is the first open, this green bar right here. Ignore all the lines and the volume. What if you were buying right over here for the break of 24.47, right over here, only to watch your stock explode up to 25.07, going straight up with zero pain against you? That's the Me5 strategy. If you applied the Me5 strategy on Best Buy, you're buying right over here above 63.74. Right over here, right off the day lows on Best Buy, before it rallied all the way up to 66.21. But imagine, I'm not even saying you held it that long. Maybe you bought through 63.74 and you sold 64 and a quarter. Who cares? Point being, you could see how the Me5 strategy, our algorithmic, our newest algorithmic strategy, is very effective. Cena, imagine, imagine buying Cena right over here and watching it just grind up, giving you a nice little chop right over here. Imagine buying Cena down there. And of course, BJ's, competitor to Costco, imagine buying BJ's right over here through 2607, right before it rallied to 2689, like that, like where before it went straight up. Now, I say imagine these things because these things are a reality for some people. Some people can do this as a reality. And the Me5 strategy has been carrying my load the entire week. It's been carrying the workload the entire week. So what I'm going to do is their names reporting next week like Momo, Neo, Workday, Double Y, Canada Goose, Dick's Sporting Goods, Abercrombie and Fitch, Wooba, Palo Alto, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Express, Costco, Ulta Salon, Nutanix, Okta, Dell. 17 names. I would be surprised if these strategies don't work. 17 names. I'd be surprised if they don't work for at least 14 or 15 of them based on our hit rate. I would say 14 or 15 of them, you probably have an actionable trade in any of these names. I've been getting so many things over the weekend, so many different stories. Stories of one person was telling me that they just did the Me5 strategy throughout the entire week and they made money every single day. Another trader said they've algorithmically coded the Me5 strategy and they could confirm with me that using a very low-end algorithmic coding programming software that they were able to successfully code the Me5 strategy within it. You're probably sitting there, what is the Me5 strategy? At the moment, before I do a full video on what it is, which I'm sure in the future I will, it is exclusive for Newsbeat Live members at the moment. There is a video that is exclusive for members. There's also more in depth and detail of what is happening with it. But that aside, I just want to talk about what you can do coming up this week to ensure as much success as possible. What I would try to do this week, because after Memorial Day is over, people come back. They're not really, a lot of people are not going to be trading on Tuesday, even though the market is officially open. A lot of people take it slow. So I'm just going to be sitting here exploiting the same algorithmic strategies that have been paying me consistently week after week after month after month. I happen to be having a very good May. I miss clipping the six-figure mark for May, which is again a nice month. I'm a little bit under $100,000 P&L, and that's just for the month of May. May's not over yet. Maybe we get a home run this week. Who knows? I'm going to be replying to people regarding the. I'm going to reply to people regarding the software layout. We designed a software layout that is just absolutely phenomenal for trading. We share it again with Newsbeat Live members. And there's just a lot of good stuff going on. I think trading needs to be simplified. I don't think you need to trade the entire day. If you see all these trades that I'm showing you, for example, I just want to go back to them. L brands. L brands, for example. L brands, your day could have been done before 10 o'clock. Best Buy, your day could have been done by 10 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, I'm meaning AM Eastern Standard, like 30 minutes a trade max to do these strategies. Cena, you could have been done just after 10 o'clock. BJ's, you could have been done just after 10 o'clock. I think one of the strangest things in trading are that people really feel like the more you work, the more you get out of it. That might be true for 99.99% of the jobs and workloads and studying and things that you do out there, but it is not true for trading. It is not true for trading. If trading was as easy as just looking at a chart and just saying, here we go, everybody would do it. All right. If trading was supposed to be the easiest thing in the world, everybody would do it. I can make it as easy as humanly possible. So what we do is we have our patented Newsbeat algorithmic strategy, which chooses the names in which you could apply these algorithmic strategies to. And if you are willing to do that, if you are willing to take these algorithmic strategies and apply them this week, I'm going to ask you for Memorial Day to take the challenge. A lot of traders made a ton of money last week, especially on the Chipotle short. That was actually one of the trades I didn't do. But I will tell you this. I will tell you this coming up into this week. The news flow is back. I am going to challenge you right now. I challenge you to do nothing but if you are struggling, if only if you're struggling. Let's say for whatever reason you're not making money in this environment, or you did something that you admit is stupid and you can't get back on your feet for whatever reason. Let me try something. Come in, do nothing else but the Me 5 strategy. You have to be in the Newsbeat live room. If you're not, you won't be able to do it. But for those members and for those people coming in, try the Me 5 strategy for 1 week. Do nothing else but that strategy. Tell me how much money you're up by the end of the week. And then email me. Show me what your P&L looks like. Really, really. Like, show me what's underneath the hood. Show me that you were not successful applying the Me5 strategy on any one of these earnings names. Go ahead and do it. I'm not saying it works 100% of the time. It doesn't. Nothing does, right? But you're going to be right the vast majority of the time. And I humbly believe that if you're implementing the strategy the way it's supposed to be implemented, you are going to be successful. So right now, just real quick, you guys probably want the algorithmic levels for tomorrow. Here you go. These levels don't always hit, but when they do, they tend to give me personally a very good risk reward by buying through support and shorting through resistance. Newsbeat Live members get these texted, tweeted, emailed, called out in the room, shown in the room, posted in the room, all in real time. But if you're not part of the Newsbeat Live room, that's very unfortunate for you, and I'll try to and give you value by just showing you these levels for you to set alerts upon. And with that, on behalf of the Newsbeat Live Room, I want to thank the veterans and people who serve in any aspect of the military whatsoever. Our hearts always go out to you, and we celebrate this day to actually celebrate for you. It's funny. Certain holidays in different religions, it's about sometimes like pain and remembering the bad times and like almost quasi punishing yourself for the bad times, whether it's through a fast or eating something that tastes really bitter or something like that. It's kind of funny the way that works. But in America, you don't really have holidays like that. You don't really have holidays where you remember bad times, you remember the good times. So, that's why everybody is barbecuing and hanging out with family and whatnot during these times. So, again, on behalf of myself and the Newsbeat Live Room, I want to thank our veterans in the military and every single person who is we have a lot of active military in our room. And of course, military is also inactive. And our hearts and our gratitude always goes out to you. So, with that, you get to hear me talk about the Me5 strategy for just $49 for the first month. Not only that, there's Memorial Day specials. Reach out to your trading counselor, and you could watch us trade these names, and you could watch it pay for yourself, and you could be also another Newsbeat Bandit success story. I hope you guys enjoyed the Newsbeat show. Happy Memorial Day. Happy trading. Make money. And we'll see you guys tonight and tomorrow on the Newsbeat Live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.